Welcome to Over Under Trivia. We're trying this new thing called Web Dev Trivia, and it's where three developers take their best guess at a whole bunch of web development questions. And whoever is the loser, we're just talking about this, the stakes are extremely high. So what are the stakes, guys? I'm going to have to sit through an entire Star Wars movie, which, if you don't know that about me, is I've never seen Star Wars, never seen Lord of the Rings, never seen Harry Potter, never seen any of these silly movies.
Yeah,
so,
that excites me. We're going to have a movie night. I'm going to bring out the popcorn. We're all going to get on Zoom and watch Star Wars if Wes loses.
For the last time.
Yeah.
Movie night and board games is my worst nightmare.
Yeah. If I lose, I have to say I like React. I guess I just said it, but I have to say it. I have to look into the camera and say it like I mean it.
Yes, and likewise, if I lose, I have to build something with Tailwind and enjoy myself.
Right on, right on.
All right, guys, I got a question. In what year was the hamburger menu first implemented? And I'm going to state, I don't know the answer to this, so I'm also going to be guessing. We are all going to be guessing.
Yeah, shout out Randy for putting this together. Did the hamburger menu come before websites? I guess that's
I think the hamburger menu, like, are we allowed to talk about it now, or do we need to clock in our answer?
Let's clock in our answers first.
Okay.
My answer's locked in.
All right.
Yeah, I got my answer too.
All right, I'm ready too.
Comes right. Oh, man, everybody throw up your answers.
2011, I thought, because like that's kind of when responsive design hit.
That's exactly why I put 2010.
I went way back, like when were the first websites? But yeah, I guess that's what my question. The question I had was like, is it a website thing? I guess apparently it's like a graphic design thing.
Okay, so guys, the answer was 1982. It was designed by Norm Cox for the Xerox Star personal computer. Its graphic design was meant to be a very road sign simple.
Yeah, they invented graphic UI, so I guess that makes sense. It would be before websites, just like user interfaces. Yeah, I think that means I win, right? I'm closest.
I wonder when the first cheeseburger menu was created.
All right, this next question is, what percentage of websites use WordPress?
Yeah, that's an interesting one because you always hear these stats about like 100% of the web is WordPress, or 100% of the web is running on PHP, or it's always interesting to see like, okay, like how much of that is like generated content? How much of that is just like in use websites? How much of it is spam?
I do remember some stats, but I guess I don't know I don't know if the number's going down, right? Like if it's a stat from 2024, maybe the number's smaller than it used to be because more people are using like other static site generators and stuff like that.
Yeah, I still think it's probably pretty high. I just think about all of the schools, all of the organizations, all of the things that have a site on WordPress that just exist out there.
Yeah, it doesn't change very often. Like even if something becomes popular, it takes a long time for the bulk of the web to move off of something, because once something is in a system, it's very hard to move it out.
Exactly.
True. 39%.
80%.
80? No.
75.
Yeah, I thought it was like 90.
No chance. 43. Hey!
Yeah, Wes got it.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking PHP, not WordPress, because I'm pretty sure PHP is like 80 or 90% of the web, right?
Oh, I bet. That's a good question. Should we look that up?
Yeah, I'm going to look it up. 76.4% according to Google's AI answer, or like 75%.
Okay, so I was very close to that one.
And if you don't want your site to struggle like Scott's struggling over there with 0 points, you're gonna want a tool like Sentry. So it's the best place for all your error tracking needs. Visit sentry.io/syntax, use code TASTYTREATS, and get 2 months free.
Sentry can't fix Scott.
No.
Nope.
How much data does Facebook.com serve per day? All right, so
it's like one of those tricky interview questions.
Yeah, you think like I've got sites that do terabytes.
This is one of those like how many bricks are there on Harvard's campus? Like gotta make some estimates. How many buildings? How many bricks on a wall?
Well, okay, how many people are there in the world? Maybe a quarter of them are visiting Facebook every day, so 2 billion people. Those people probably using 50 megs. No, that's probably more than 50 megs. Maybe.
Think about pictures too. We're kind of helping each other, but think about the pictures.
Yeah, I know. Okay, all right. No, okay. Let's lock in your answers here. No.
All right. I think no. My answer is close to what I initially had. I'm gonna stick with my initial.
I'm
guess.
locked in. I have no idea. I'm already in last place.
Ready?
Yes.
saying 4 petabytes.
I'm saying 5 petabytes.
Terabytes.
Well, I didn't. You'll have to do the math, but 102,400 billion megabytes.
Okay, come on. That's not.
Okay, say that again. I'll do the conversion. How much?
102,400 billion megabytes.
My Raycast does not go that high. That is 102,000 petabytes.
So I said 5, he said 4, you said 102?
102,000.
Let's see.
102,000. Okay.
4 petabytes. What?
Nice.
I got it exactly. No chance.
No, I was so close.
That's good, man.
CJ, unfortunately, you were off by a large amount.
My back of the napkin math actually worked out.
I just went with vibes and I got close.
Yeah. I like, what if they have 1 billion users a day and all billion of those are using 100 megabytes? But I guess they probably don't have 1 billion users.
They're probably
a day.
not using 100 megabytes. That's the.
But images
the thing.
and video.
And Facebook compresses their images like hard. But like, let's see how big one image on Facebook is. 134K for one image. So you look at 10 images, that's a meg right there. Good question.
The most expensive domain to ever sell was voice.com. And that was in 2019. How much did it sell for?
Oh, man.
I guess I don't have a scale of what websites go for. I know sites have, like, domains have been sold for millions, but like how many millions?
All right, ready?
Yes.
Oh, Scott's saying 6 million. CJ's saying 10 million. I'm saying 400 million.
I was just thinking about the friend.com only sold for like, it was still like 1.3 million or something. It was a lot of money.
Yeah,
but
400 million seems high now that I think about it, but I guess I'm locked in. 30 million. I should have said 40 million.
So CJ's
Wait, did I
the
win?
closest. Oh,
Yeah.
man. I almost changed mine to 16 right before. The domain voice.com was sold for $30 million in all cash transaction May 30th of 2019. This sale has set a record for the highest cash value ever paid for a domain name, surpassing the previous held record by sex.com, which sold for $13 million in 2010.
Wow. All right. As of 2023, how many NPM packages exist?
Oh, I was just talking to Darcy about this.
Gosh, I'm gonna lose this game.
He's working on Volt, which is like a package manager, sort of an NPM competitor. I was like, "Do you just have all of NPM?" He's like, "Yeah, we have a copy of NPM, and we're just constantly updating it." And he's like, "You could fit." I think he said it was something like 20 terabytes or something like that. Like you could put it on consumer hardware if you wanted.
The entire registry?
Yeah, the entire
Wow.
NPM registry.
This is too much table talk. I've already locked in my answer, and you guys are sharing secrets.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm also ready.
Ready?
15 million. How many?
78
Super low.
million.
Okay.
Mine is 15 million, 1.5 million.
78 million.
Oh.
3.3?
So CJ's the closest. Again, I'm second place again. Bam.
So yeah, as of 2023, there are in total 3.3 million packages available in the NPM registry. This figure reflects a significant growth in the ecosystem, with 1,390,303 packages crafted in the past year alone.
Man.
I wonder how many installs. I guess you're working on a video like this, right, CJ?
Yeah, mine is about GitHub stars. I didn't want to,
Okay.
I started looking into NPM downloads, but that would have been just like more research and data, but that's also super interesting numbers, because that's probably a better indicator of like, should you use something, like how many downloads is it getting per day or per week?
What I want to know, I was talking to Darcy about this. I want to know, like, you can see what the top NPM packages are, but they're often like low-level utilities, like Chalk and things like that. I want to know, like, what are the most like top-level NPM installed packages? Like, what are people using in their projects where they are explicitly NPM installing it, like something like React or Vue or Vite.
Yeah.
All right, next one is about mobile traffic. Of all combined web traffic, what percentage comes from mobile devices? So obviously that's phones.
Yeah.
But does that include tablets as well? I would say so.
Yeah. Mobile devices, yeah.
Oh, man.
I would guess it's pretty high, especially
I would guess
like
it's
same.
pretty
you
high.
get outside of like our web developer community, there's a lot of people that just like never go sit on a computer unless they're like doing their taxes.
Totally.
And there are parts of the world where they don't have desktop or laptops. They just kind of also only use their phone as their main device.
Yeah, like the phone was the first, like the phone came at the same time as high-speed internet
Right.
in a lot of these countries. So that was a lot of people's first and only intro to it. That's just how they learned.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's really big, but honestly, I went a little bit conservative because I don't know.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
51%.
65%.
75.
75%.
I was going to say 69, but 60.4. Boom.
I get 65.
CJ wins.
Yeah, CJ wins again.
I even wrote please
Man.
on mine. I guess I'm going to have to start reading that Tailwind documentation.
Yes.
All right. What was the minified file size of jQuery 1.0 when it was first released in August of 2006?
Yeah.
Before we
Oh,
were
man.
shipping truckloads of JavaScript everywhere.
This is like before minified. Or sorry, before gzipped.
Yeah, I don't even think gzip was a thing
Yeah.
in
They had
2006,
some
was
kind
it?
of compression. Some kind of compression. Might not have been gzip.
Did they? Maybe that's a follow-up question. For bonus points, what year was gzip announced? Can we do bonus points here? A half a point. What year was gzipped and announced?
Okay, so we writing these both on one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
When was it introduced in the browser?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do browser.
My confidence is an all-time low after this game. Are you ready?
All right. Boom. 48K.
120
120
meg.
megs? What? Scott, are you crazy?
Yeah, I am crazy. I told you,
120 megs?
dude. I don't know. I don't. I
Dude,
minified, I guess. Okay.
How big is React?
You said one more image. I was thinking image sizes.
But if an image is 120 megs?
I don't know,
that's
man.
like
You're right.
That's
Oh,
you're
meg.
prob-
Yeah.
megs.
Sorry.
Did you mean kilobytes? Can we
No.
just change that to kilobytes so Scott has a chance?
No, we need to leave this on. This is hilarious.
I was thinking like, yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking like 1 meg.
19K.
Oh.
What did you
always
say?
saying
2.2.
2.2K. Yeah, like I think it's maybe like it's not that much. It's like a few files compressed. I don't know.
1.2
Okay.
Maybe like
megs.
20.
That's still way too big.
Yeah.
What did you say for years?
I said 2012.
I said 2002 for 2002 for gzip.
I said 2008.
I think I win. It's 19 kilobytes.
Yeah, CJ wins.
Oh shoot, you're right.
So Chrome version 1 allowed the content encoding header gzip, and Firefox version 1 and Safari version 1. So on
Yeah.
release, all of these
Oh,
supported
man.
gzip.
So I win.
So
I get
it
a
was
point.
always there. So you get the half point.
Wait,
Yeah. Give
no, it's a
Scott
full
his first
point.
half point.
No, we didn't
it's a
determine it
half
was-
point. You should take a half point away for you thinking it's 120 megs is acceptable.
I didn't literally mean 120 megs in my brain when I wrote that down, but
All right, so this is the last question, and we're going to throw Scott a bone. If he gets the answer exactly right, he wins the game.
how about if I get it right at all, I get 2 points. That way I don't get last place.
Sure.
It's worth 2 points, but I'm also going to add, if Scott gets it exactly right, he wins the game.
Okay, I'm not going to get this. Like, how many bytes was the... Okay, you read the question.
So the question is, how many bytes was the first image ever uploaded? Scott's going to guess like 1 petabyte, I guess. But
Yeah.
how many
He
how
doesn't
many
understand
bytes?
what a megabyte is.
Yes. How many bytes was the first image ever uploaded to the World Wide Web?
Oh,
Oh man.
how many bytes?
All right, I gotta do some math here.
Yeah.
I've officially resigning to the fact that I have a size blindness for
Man, this is-
data here.
This is hard.
All right.
All right, I think I have my guess.
All right, you ready, y'all? Let's reveal. Okay, I did the
So I'm
lowest.
saying 3,000. Scott's saying 500.
I'm compensating here for the last one.
1,524.
Okay.
So like 1.5 megs, basically.
What? No. Bytes, not kilobytes.
Bytes. Oh, dang. Okay, I'm probably super wrong there. This question threw me off because they asked for bytes, but it is... Probably should ask for kilobytes. I
Yeah,
don't know.
kilobytes would be a better way. Oh, the answer is 8,000.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got it,
Wes
Wes.
is
So
I'm the
Closest.
winner for 2
Yeah.
points.
8,976 bytes, which is 0.009 megabytes. It was a promotional shot. It was uploaded by Tim Berners-Lee on July 18th, 1992.
Man, I just figured it was going to be something uber small, just compressed to hell, and just like,
Same.
here's a proof of concept. So
Because an image still has to have like headers, right? So I don't even like, what's the minimum a image can be?
a 1 pixel by 1 pixel BMP is 30 bytes.
Wow.
So
A 1 pixel by 1 pixel JPEG is 100 bytes.
I was thinking it was a proof of concept. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like you think they would try upload 1 pixel first to try it out?
Yeah.
Hey, it worked. Yeah. Here's the smallest thing.
That was fun.
I got to walk around the mall with a sign around my neck that says, I actually like Tailwind.
Wes got second place. Does he still have to do the punishment or no?
No chance.
Punishment.
If you think I'm watching Star Trek without by winning, Star Trek is the same thing.
This is Wes's classic bit. Wes's classic bit is to call Star Wars Star Trek and vice versa in hopes of getting people riled up.
Drives people nuts.
Thanks so much for watching. If you want to check out some more web dev trivia, definitely check out the episode that Scott and Wes did, where they tried to stump each other with some questions. They talked about CSS performance, rate limiting, and some other fun TypeScript questions. And we all have decided, it originated from a YouTube comment, but if the Syntax channel gets to 500,000 subscribers, we will all switch to NeoVim for a month. So subscribe.
Yes.